Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Crazy. So you've built your hardware and now you need to get it up and running and you need to get it mining. So what do you do next? So one thing I didn't mention in my hardware build was the boot device. So you just need a USB stick, 8 gig will suffice. The one I'm using is 32, it's just £5. You could equally use a solid state drive, an SSD drive if you had one lying around. Probably a bit of a waste for what it's been doing, but if it's surplus, then that's not a problem. Then after that, you're going to need to put an operating system on it. And there's lots of ways of doing it. You might see online, some people using Windows for it, and there are a couple of different other alternatives out there. What I've taken the advice of my local community of people I know who have been mining for some time, and they are using the Hive product, Hive OS. So I'm just going to give you a brief overview, not too much detail on that one, just a quick sort of overview of the steps you have to take to get yourself up and running, and then we'll also have a look at my rig, the one you saw the other day, and how it's getting on just a few days in. So go to hiveon.com and click on Get Started. Now if you click on Get Started, it gives you a step-by-step process, and you can build, enables you to build your operating system and your image onto a stick and create a hardware profile for your rig. And it's really, it sounds daunting, it really isn't. You just follow the steps and within 10 minutes you're good to go. So once that's happened, you'll get to log in to Hive OS. If we just go to the next page, and this is my rig, and so looking at the surface here, it's a great little summary dashboard, and it shows that I've got one worker, so that's one rig with 3 GPUs. It's using amazingly those 3 cards, and it's only using 247 watts. Those Gigabyte 1660 Supers are really power efficient. You could do worse than choosing those cards. It says here that it's Ether, so it's Ethereum that we're going for, and I'll talk you into why that was the choice. Tell you about that choice in a moment. And all good, and it's currently 100% efficient, which is what you want to see. So before you go any further, you need to attach a wallet to it so that it can go somewhere. And the one that I'm using here, ignore that. I've just linked a Bitcoin wallet that doesn't seem to link very well, but it's this one down here. I've created on Binance an Ethereum wallet, and that's connected to the output of my rig. So quite simply, you just add a wallet, you go on, you choose which one it is, you go to, in my case, Binance, you get that your address, you copy, you paste that into there for that wallet, give it a name, whatever you like, and then to link it in here. So there you go, I chose Binance, and then off you go. And you can even fetch the balance. So brilliant. So now you've got set up with your OS, you can see your rig, you've connected a wallet. Let's go back to the farm. We're going to go back to the farm. We're going to click on it here. You're going to see I've called it Baltimore 1660s. Reasons for that only known to myself. So I'm going to click on there, and there you're going to see a great summary here of what's going on with my cards. I can see what hash rate each one is getting. I can see the temperature they're running at. I can see the percentage in which each fan is running at, and how many watts they're drawing. I can confirm the watts because I've got a meter on the wall here. If you see on top corner, it says 248 right now, and I can confirm that. We'll have a look at that. It's usually running, as you see, a little bit under that. So it's verifying that I've got it about right. And then you've got here what the core's set at, what the memory frequency set at, and I don't know what that one is. What's PL? If anybody knows, let me know. But let's go into the power limit. Yes, of course I do. There we are. There it is. So we've limited to 80 watts power. And as you can see, we're well within that. So we're going to lock the core clock set at 900 for these cards with a memory clock of minus 1004. Now, this is the opposite way of clocking to you. If you were setting up for gaming, you want everything balls to the wall, trying to max everything out without falling over. Well, you don't want to do that with crypto mining. What you want to do is you want to bring down those frequencies as much as you can and the power as low as you can without negatively affecting your hash rate. So you need to find where that balance is. And you might be sitting there thinking, I'm in over my head. Well, Google search, what's the best mining settings for these cards? And you'll get some options also that that might be slightly different depending what you're mining. But go out there, you'll find that. I've taken advice from someone in my community is very experienced at this, and I've looked around and these settings. If you've got these cards, use these settings because we've not found anything that works quite as efficiently as these so far. If you're watching and you're thinking, I have, please comment below and we'll try it out and see if you're right. So so there we are. So that's the clock set. I'm gonna go back now to the beginning. So there's your farm. It's applied. You've applied your clock settings. You have your wallet in play. Now we're going to look at flight sheets. So flight sheets is what to mine. Setting your rig up to mine. Now you can see what I've decided on, but that might not be the right choice for you. So what I'd say is you go to what to mine, put in your cards, whatever cards they are. As you can see, I've already been here and I've put in 3 1660 supers. I have done a little tweak down here. Ignore all that. Down to I've put in cost, and I know that this is in dollars, of course. It's about 20 cents. Is about what is the right setting for where I am, and then I just hit calculate, and then we scroll down. And see right on the top of the list, it says here Ethereum, and the best exchange rate is at Binance. Fantastic, and that's the way to go. So okay, I'll do that then. So then we're going to go back. Don't forget, it's about what's right for you. Don't just copy these settings. If you're using different cards, put those in and see what is the best outcome for you. So here we go. I'm going to go back to flight sheets. You're going to add a flight sheet. You're going to pick what it is you want to mine. I'm going to select the wallet you saw me create before. The pool I'm going to use is this one, Ethermine, and I'm in the EU. I'm going to apply, and the miner I'm going to use. Now I started this. The advice was when I started, we tried with LOL miner, and that's quite good. And it's a pool with a mixture of NVIDIA and AMD cards. A couple of days ago, though, switched to T-Rex miner, which is just with NVIDIA cards, and it was very slightly better. So we're going to do that. And then I think that's actually it. You can give that flight sheet a name and then just create, which I'm not going to do because, of course, I've already done it. So then it's been a few days now, 3 or 4 days since I started. So I'm going to go to wallet, and this is the bit you really want to see. This is, well, how am I doing? What are they doing? It's whirring away in the corner there. I can see the stuff, but what does that mean in mining efficiency? What can I see? So I'm going to go to my wallet, and you can see here, Ethermine. So if I click on that, I've already got it open. I will show you. Yeah, there's a balance here, and so far, over the last 2-3 days, you can see that this one worker, wow, look at that. Wow, currently it's got a 108.2 hash rate from that rig. It's averaging 85, reporting 86.2. And, 99% efficient. We've had a 1% drop. But it's saying that if it stays as it is right now, then, well, that's what I've got. That's what I've accumulated the last couple of days. $17.34. $70.34. And if it stayed that way, I would be looking at $104.05 for the month. You can change and flick at this here, and it changes to a daily rate, a weekly rate, or your monthly rate. You can also switch. It doesn't have a sterling, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be doing that. What's that worth in Bitcoin? What's that in euros? I'm guessing that's a Chinese currency. I don't know. Rubles probably not for today. And then how much ether you've actually gathered over the time. So I'm using dollars as a measure because it's easy. Everything else is reporting in dollars, like how much my electricity I'm using and the like. So there you go. That's a brief look. I hope that was helpful. We're going to delve into some of those things in a bit more detail. We're going to come back again and look at progress checks every now and then to see how this is working. We're also going to be talking about in the future about the future of Ethereum, because I've chosen Ethereum right now, but if you have been reading about it, then it's like, well, how much future does it have? It's evolving, it's becoming something else. We're going to talk about that in another video. So for the time being, thank you very much for watching. Please add your comments below. Positive or negative's fine. It's going to help me improve it moving forward. And remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.